Happy Sunday, everyone! I'm having so much fun with these filters. They're magical. They're so much fun. It is Sunday, and it is episode 16 of my series, In Bed with the Infinity Shift. As you can see, we are in my bed, and this is my favorite place to hang out and be and chill and, excuse me, and sleep. Excuse me. I haven't talked yet today, so I need to get my voice to catch up with the rest of catch up with my brain. So how are you today? As you know, we're doing a video series called In Bed with the Infinity Shift, and this is a series for singles, for people who have been through divorces and breakups, and they're trying to rock their single life. And just want you to know you're not alone. There's so many of you, so many of us going through this at the same time. And being on your own does not have to suck. Some days it sucks, and that's why we're all here for each other, to encourage each other, and to make it a little bit more fun. And then when you get used to making it fun, it doesn't suck at all. And then you're like, Psh, I don't need to go on a date. I'm gonna do something fun by myself, or I'm gonna go take a trip with a bunch of senior citizens in Italy and find myself. Wait a minute, that was a movie. Such a good movie. What movie was that? It was Under the Tuscan Sun. I love that movie so much, so much. Anyway, okay, so yesterday we talked about, excuse me. Yesterday we talked about my dad and his idea about love and why relationships work for a little while and then stop working, and I love his philosophy. So if you didn't get a chance to watch that one, go ahead and watch episode 15. And that one's all in black and white. So if you like old movies, you'll love that one. Today, I want to give you a little bit of history about myself. So as you know, I'm a coach. I do coaching, and I work with single men and women, and going through this stuff. But I started my coaching career at, hi Jonathan, thanks for joining. I started my coaching career as a weight loss coach with Weight Watchers. And so that's where I got all my coaching training. And I love it. I did it for years as Weight Watchers leader. So, my original coaching was for weight loss. And my my passion grew from there because I saw people, shrinking, and or I saw people want to do something about their physical state. But they had so much other stuff going on in their lives. And a lot of times they gave up because of the emotional aspect, or because there was stuff going on in their families, or because they weren't ready. They weren't ready emotionally and mentally to take on the task of changing their physical selves. So, so I just, there's so much more to making changes than just the one thing. It's never about the one thing. So one of the things that I used to coach people with Weight Watchers um, is making eating a mindful thing. And I want to talk about mindfulness, because I think it completely applies. I look kind of yellow. This is weird. Do I look yellow to you? Um, so the idea behind making eating a mindful practice is that when you are mindful about your meals, you start paying attention to what you're eating and how you're eating, and you can start enjoying it again. So like, instead of popping a piece of toast and heating up some soup and like eating it in front of the TV, you would you would make yourself an actual meal with the stove, use that thing called the stove, and plate it nicely, and use real plates instead of takeout boxes. Even if you're eating leftovers and takeout, like a Simpson. Exactly. So even if you're eating something that's, out of a box, put it on a plate and make it look pretty again. Have a glass of wine with it, set the table. Use real silverware, and really, really enjoy every bite. So so these are things that we practiced with my Weight Watchers, not clients. They're I don't My Weight Watchers people, groups. This is what we talked about. So, so the same thing applies to your alone time when you're single. A lot of times, a huge part of the loneliness when you are single is like feeling like life is passing you by and you're missing out on something. So when you know you're going to be alone, like this is Sunday, today's Sunday, right? Yes, today's Sunday. You know, if you know you're going to be alone today, instead of just letting the day happen and letting the night happen, the night seems to be harder than the daytimes for a lot of people, um, because we feel like we should be out at night and like, partying or out with friends or whatever. If you know you're going to be on your own on tonight, make some plans. Hi, Lee. Thanks for joining. Make some plans for tonight. What if you were going to go out with another person? What would you do? Would you go out to dinner? Would you go to a movie? Would you, do something fun at home? It doesn't have to be the same thing, but the fact that you're making a plan, that's the important part. So, what could you do tonight that would make tonight feel like you actually had plans, even if you're on your own? Plans don't have to involve other people. So, one of the things that I do is I will light a fire in my fireplace, or I will fire up the jacuzzi outside. Yeah, back at it again every day. Woo! Um, I had to get back in bed yesterday to do yesterday's video. Anyway, today I actually just woke up. Um, but I'll fire up the jacuzzi and, have a glass of wine in the jacuzzi just by myself and enjoy the stars but I plan it. It's not like a last minute spur of the moment thing. And one thing I try not to do is just the same thing that I always do, and any routine night on a weeknight or whatever. I don't just play on the internet and play on Facebook or work, do bills, and those are the things that make our time not feel very special. They're good. They're still good things to do, and obviously I still spend time doing them. But a night like tonight, when it's a weekend, and I don't have a date, I don't have plans, I don't have friends doing anything. I don't want to I don't want to sit around at home and feel like I have no life. So I'm going to go make that life for myself. So that's actually, this doesn't actually apply to me today because I have all my kids and my mom's coming over and I have a Christmas party. But just be in my alternate reality for just a minute. This applies for many, many other days. So what can you do to make your okay, this is your homework. This is your homework for today. I want you to plan a date with yourself. Just plan something super fun that you would love doing, and that's so much fun that if somebody else invites you to do something, you actually have to think about whether or not you want to change your plans. Don't change them. Don't change them. Say, I'm busy that night. I have plans. do something another night. So that's your assignment. What I want to know from you is what you decided you're going to do and when you're going to do it. Is it tonight? Is it next weekend? Is it sometime during the week? Tell me what you're going to do, when you're going to do it. I can't wait to hear about it. And we are going to, yay, thanks, Jonathan. Oh, I love the little hearts. It's so fun. Tomorrow, here's something else I would like for you guys to help me out with. I would like to start exploring dating platforms with you, but there's so many out there that I want to know what you're interested in learning more about. So tell me what's out there that you've heard of, that you have been kind of dabbling in, what you'd like to get better at. Let me know the dating platforms that you like, or that you just want me to explore for you and find out the tricks and tips and all that kind of stuff. And then we're also later in the week, this week, we're going to talk about your gift graveyard. And we're going to talk about what to do with all those gifts that you've received over the years from old partners, from old lovers and exes, and what do you do with those? Do you wear them? Do you throw them out? Do you give them back? So that's all coming up this week. So tell me your dating platforms that you want me to explore for you. And your real homework is to make a date with yourself. Tell me what you're doing and when you're going to do it. I'm excited for you. Okay, all right, Jonathan, that's good. He said, I've actually not had a lot of success with dating sites. So let's explore that and figure out why. And tell me the ones that you've tried and maybe what you're looking for, and I can help you put something together that might make you a little more successful. I will also help you set up your dating profiles later in the month. Uh, I'm running out of time. I keep promising things later in the month, but that's fun. I love doing this. It's one of my passions. I'm actually writing a program to help you put together a successful dating profile. It's in the works. All right. Have an awesome Sunday and have fun dating yourself. Whoop. Bye.